and his late model, and all cars they all have 2s on them. You know, it's 2 or 22 or 22G and 22X, and it's always just 2s everywhere, and they're all red and white. Or white and red and a little bit of gray.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, it looked like their personal pit area, their own personal racetrack. There was so many cars there, and big shout out to HG Racing out of Medford. They put up $5,000 towards the late model purse. And Vacaville Excavating putting up $100. Trent Elliott Racing putting up $100 for fast time each night.
So he's the one that put that up.
He is the one.
You should have seen the look on everybody's faces when I was going through that field of 6 cars, and I'm letting them all know.
Well, no, Trent was the original $100.
Okay.
And then Sunshine Poker League down there told Mike, put $100 in on this dash.
Okay.
So that's when I radioed down to you, Gary, get over there to the six cars in this dash. Go to each one of them, let them know that this thing has been bumped to $200 to win. Plus, it sets up the first 3 rows in starting positions for the feature. So it was an important dash, Yeah. A $200 dash, pretty darn good money for 6 laps.
A couple of the guys I told them, I said, well, just to let you know, there's a little bonus in this race. It's a right rear tire.
yeah.
$200 on top of, and they all got a kick out of that.
Oh, it was a good dash too.
Yeah,
good racing. Yeah. So special thanks to those sponsors. Obviously Budweiser. A lot of people stepped up to make that thing happen. Great car count. I think we hit right around the 300 car count for the weekend, or maybe even a little over. 160 some the first night, and I think there was.
We put them all through in less time than we could do with 100 cars at a track.
Yeah, and that's just how they roll that show. It's man, if you're not in line.
They're going.
Yeah.
They're going.
They're not waiting on you.
And you know what? As soon as they all get on the track, you're not getting on the track.
No.
Even though they're under caution.
Yep. It's
business. Lap in green.
Yep.
It's a lap in green. It's not 3-4 laps. No, one more. No, line them up. It's get on there.
Yep. The heat race or whatever race is rolling off turn 1. And the next one's lined up, and they get one pace lap, and it's the announcers banging through the lineup, boom, 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 and then green flag, turn 4.
Yep.
It takes, even with 2 announcers, reading the lineup, watching everybody, watching where they're at, and giving out, city, name, number, whatever it may be, and you got to do that in one lap, and there's 20 cars in that race. It's challenging, but you get that one lap, and we're going green. They did not mess around.
All Corey can say is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's kind of. It was an interesting deal up there. It was an interesting deal in the booth this year. There was some things going on that. Again, you'll see it. Mm-hmm. It's coming.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not even going to say anything.
That thing.
And then
I know something.
So going back on that, now people are going to start piecing this together if they're paying attention to what we're saying. There's the other thing that I'm working on that
coincides.
Yeah, that coincides with bada boom and bada bing.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And then
right.
There's a thing.
There's the thing. It's going to come together as a whole.
It's like a bam.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. West Coast Nationals this week. Antioch, you guys got to make your way down there. Support that show. Big money in the line. Chad Chadwick working his tail off. Those guys have been doing a phenomenal job in track prep. 60-foot wide racing surface. And last I heard, I've been trying to message those guys down there. I know they're working. I don't want to bother them, but I have heard 50+ modifieds. That's you got a 1 in 50 shot of winning that $7,500 as of right now. But there's some heavy hitters, man. Heavy hitters going down to that show. I wish we would have had some of them at the Bud Nationals. But, it's that time of year where people are...
Is Ethan Dodson confirmed?
I cannot confirm that. I expect that he'll be there. I don't know why he wouldn't, but I'm not going to put that out there because, I haven't confirmed that personally. And I didn't talk to him about that at the Bud Nationals because those guys were focused on what they were doing at the Bud Nationals. We do know that Bryson's going. We do know that Gray Ferrando is going. I've heard other Oregon teams, but
not a full confirmation yet to really.
And I've learned this whole confirmation thing is
kind of burned us last week,
dude. I am so disappointed about that. Honestly, I'm disappointed. Now I understand why a couple guys couldn't make it, engine problems or whatever,
right.
but 10 of 11 teams bailed on us. Kind of, I was hoping to see some Oregon guys down there, but
Represent.
that's how it goes. That's how it goes, man. Next year, right? Next year.
Still had a great car count for the late models.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
It was a great show. Every division.
Yeah.
From mod lights all the way up to the, the
How's mod lights?
the mods and the I know Gary just loves those cars.
The American stocks, though.
The American or the hobby?
The hobby stock and the American stocks. It don't matter. I mean, it's.
I think that's
either
dollar.
one of those two.
I think for the racing fans, that's probably the best racing they see down there.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Those guys just sling them in there.
Street tires on those.
That's what I'll never get over that. Those guys are on DOT street tires, and they're making them work.
Mastercrafts and Cooper Cobras.
Yep.
And I'm looking at the tread patterns are perfect for that. I mean, I raced Cooper Cobras back in my day when I was doing circle track.
Sure.
And great little tire for a dirt track.
Yep.
I mean,
and
hook up
affordable.
good,
And the whole thing
they're
is
very
it's affordable.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going through multiple sets of tires a year. You
I ran a full year, and I could get halfway through the next season.
Yeah.
With those
and that's
things.
the kind of that's the thought behind that. That's why they do that. It keeps that division affordable.
But I love it. Those guys.
Oh man,
they're fast. I love the mods they do to their bodies. I liked all that. They were race cars.
Yeah, they are
Completely different type of race car than what you'd see for the street stock class up here. But it was gosh. That's my kind of racing. That's the race car I built was one of those.
I'm with you. I would love to build one of those cars and have somebody go down and run that class.
Yeah.
I absolutely would. I love that division. It's still that grassroots. It's not, you don't have those $80,000 cars shooting it out for, those guys. But you think that they were shooting it out for $80,000 where they race. They race each other just as hard as anybody else. It's a fantastic deal. 2 hours already.
Wow. I'm pretty sure.
I was late, so.
Yeah.
Gas pedal's the one on the right, Gary.
Right.
Oh, I was pushing it.
We've had this discussion before.
I know.
Talking about pushing it, on the way back to the airport, I was pretty sure I was getting pulled over.
Oh yeah.
Without a doubt.
I was pretty sure I was getting my ticket in the state of California. I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I mean, when you blow by a cop at 85 miles an hour and he sits there.
It was a blacked out Suburban.
He's looking for 100 plus.
He must have been because
Must have been.
I was doing 85 and I was hanging with traffic.
I think we all were like, okay.
Everybody's looking
We were
back. I'm
just
looking in the mirror
waiting
going,
for it.
the whole Suburban got quiet.
The whole
It
did.
did.
We're
It
like,
did.
is it going to happen?
Yeah, when I was driving down to Bakersfield from Fresno, I don't know what we passed.
Well,
I did look at the speedo.
And I was
at one
running
point.
85, 90.
I know
Yeah.
it. I believe it. We were.
Normally don't
Yeah,
do.
he hit 100 a couple
But
times.
we
When
need
you
to get
go-
that.
But to be fair, the people riding us was probably doing 102, getting
Yeah.
mad at us.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Well, Corey was doing 85, and he was
Just
being passed
cruising
I was
by.
being passed. Yeah, and I had
by
the cruise
many
set.
cars.
Yeah.
See, and now you get to go to Hawaii tomorrow where 25 is a little speedy.
The highway speed there is 45. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
for the most part.
I got to tell you what though, that the new Suburbans at
Oh,
near
yeah.
100 miles an hour,
Oh.
was
you
awesome.
can't even tell.
Oh, I had no idea. I looked down, I'm
Smooth as
doing
butter.
95. I'm
Cadillac.
going, Holy
Oh yeah,
man.
boy, those things are bad.
Yeah, we're getting one.
Yeah,
Those things are, those are BA right there.
got to drop another 50 grand on it. Put some doves on it. Black
Man.
out them
Oh, man.
windows. Do a sliding rag top so we can hang out and party.
It was
in
black on black on black.
Yeah.
On black.
It was-
Every option.
Hmm.
That thing just floated down. Oh, man.
And the third row is surprisingly roomy.
I put mile 14,000 on that thing.
Yep.
It wasn't even broke in yet. Just
No.
beautiful.
Probably
Definitely.
hasn't even had its first oil change yet.
GPS is a little annoying, but
Yeah, that was one thing that you
it
gotta
wasn't
play with.
user friendly while driving.
Not while driving. And you can't get her to shut up sometimes.
Nope,
but,
can't get her shut up.
you know,
You even
if,
hit the power
hey,
button and she's still
if
talking.
that's the worst thing, if that's the worst thing that happened for Bud Nationals, man.
That was the worst, most frustrating thing, I guess, the whole weekend.
You kind of was. But we're already making plans to do it again next year, and we've got some things coming up for 2020 that are. Yep.
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 Everybody's looking around, going, "Are you going to say it?" Nope.
Nope.
Not right now. Not right now. I'm excited. So I hope
Just
you
can't
guys
hide it.
So how's this podcast going to continue throughout the winter? Are we going to continue doing this?
We will continue to do it. It'll actually.
Are we spreading it out?
We're going to spread it out. It'll probably end up being either bi-weekly or once a month.
Okay.
It's just a time of year where you're trying to gather information.
Months.
You don't just want to, Yep. I mean, tonight has been like that BS session that kind of winds everything down and put those teasers out there, and
Yeah.
But I'm excited about 2020. Anybody? I'm sorry. I'm looking for something here on the computer. Let's go with this one here. Yeah. All right. So I'm ready to wrap this thing up. I'm ready to start packing and getting this thing set up for Hawaii.
You got to get to bed.
I ain't gonna go to bed. I ain't gonna be bad.
I am.
I might. It is only 8 o'clock, but
It is.
yeah, we're flying. Well, we're leaving here at 4, flying out at. No, we're leaving here at like 5, aren't we?
We don't even start boarding until 8. So if we get to the airport by 6:30 or 7, we're fine.
Well, it's probably going to be 6:30 because I got to go to work.
Well, you got your TSA pre-check
I got
now,
to drive
so.
back
Yes,
from
we're
the
done with
Portland
that.
airport at 6:30 in the morning.
We're just gonna tuck and roll. Don't even stop. We'll tuck and roll. It's good. I mean, she's got a surgery coming up anyway, so.
She's going to be,
Just don't roll on the way, so you don't,
You're already loose there.
Yeah. I can't get much looser without my arm falling off.
I love it. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap up the show tonight, and we're going to come back in a couple of weeks. We won't be on the air next week unless you guys want to do a show without us. I don't care. That's fine. But we're going to be in Hawaii, just kind of relaxing on the beach, a little bit of Mai Tai action.
If we do, we'll tell you.
I think we're all going to go to the races without you.
I would not be surprised if I
races?
start seeing Antioch.
Antioch.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if I started seeing pictures posted.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do a live podcast.
It's only a
There
short
you go.
drive.
You have to
Yeah.
borrow those shorts he wears every race, though.
It's only a short drive.
I could pass for Corey.
You
We almost
can.
look alike, I
You
guess.
can.
Yeah.
A lot of
you
people
do.
get us
I could
confused.
just Photoshop that
Yeah.
right in there.
Yeah. Had a lot of people come up to me in the pits. Hey, Corey.
Yeah.
I'm Gary.
Yeah.
Gary.
Yep, that would be Gary.
Yeah.
He's my brother from another mother.
That's right. We went to different high schools together.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Definitely good times.
Good
but
times.
guys, I want to say thanks for listening this year on the podcast here, West Coast Wide Open, and hanging out with us at the racetrack. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with some stuff to talk about. This is that time of year. We're definitely going to talk when I get back results from the West Coast Nationals, amongst other things. We should have some stuff able to
Talk about.
Release and talk
yeah,
about.
hopefully.
So 2 weeks till all these little teasers will be
Revealed.
for everybody.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So is there any racing going on in Hawaii while you're there?
There is.
There is.
There's a stock car exhibition at
In
Hilo.
Hilo.
Yep, at Hilo. We might just
Go to
You going
Hilo.
there? No.
make a little visit.
If you make it over there, go find Ed Miner and say
I
hi
will.
for me.
I will talk to
Minor.
Ed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, our buddy Eddie over there. We communicate with.
Yeah,
I'll,
you know they're going to wind up putting you up in the announcer's booth. and
Yeah.
Let's
you
roll.
don't get to watch anything.
Let's roll.
You gotta
Kirby
get
bouncing
your-
off
you
for
gotta get your
limiter.
Pigeon game. We'll practice on
not-
the ride to Portland.
yeah.
I'll teach you some words if
Yeah.
you're going to announce over there.
I'm not real big on the pigeon, so I'd have to learn some of that to
We
fit
had a
in.
bet, like we had the bet on the plane. I heard pigeon a mile away. I was like, he's
and
from
I'm like,
Hawaii.
nope, he's not Hawaiian.
was like,
He's not
bet.
Hawaiian. She's like, he is too. I said, that's bet. I lost.
He's
What'd you
like,
lose?
and then it got thick once he found out. He's like, oh.
Yeah, when she says, hey, so got your pigeon game going, and he heard that, and it, even when he went to talk on the,
And then you just start bantering.
yeah,
Quarter, slipper. Yeah.
it's the Hawaiian thing. So, anyways, guys, 2 weeks, we'll be right back here from the studio here at Moxie Media Promotions. We're going to talk racing. We're going to talk West Coast Nationals. We're probably going to have a representative. I don't know if it's going to be Chad or somebody else from Antioch on the show calling in, talking about results. We'll get, some of those drivers that were there for that show. We'll get them scheduled to call in and talk to them live on the air. It'll be fun. It'll be a good deal. And then from there, we'll probably go every 2 weeks, if not once a month, for the winter, depending on how things go. We'll make those announcements as we go through the season, whether, a couple days in advance when we're going to be hot. So, once again, you guys, before we wrap this thing up, I want to say thanks for listening. We do appreciate every one of you guys. We're going to see you at a racetrack in 2020, if not at a racetrack over the winter. Ran on karts. Maybe we'll talk some kart racing over the winter. I don't know. Look at Gary's face. Anyway, we're stepping out. You guys have a good night. Everybody want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
See you
See you in 2
soon.
weeks.